Hey, David with the Wholesalers Toolbox. Let's speak today about talking to investors and what you say to them. How to cultivate that relationship. So there are different levels of cash investors, or real estate investors that are going to buy from you. And some of them buy, a deal here and there, maybe every few months or, whatever. Some will buy a few a month. They're buying, from different sources. They're working with realtors or other wholesalers, but they buy two or three or four a month. And they've got a little system going. And then you've got the big investors that are buying. They've got a whole operation, and they're buying dozens of houses a month. 40, 50, 60 houses a month, and they're just cranking them out. So you're going to handle your relationships with those investors differently or approach them differently, but but you have to do it kind of, a little bit the same with all of them. So the small guys you can call, you can get their number and you can reach out to them and call them, and they'll probably take your call. The bigger guys, that's not the way to do it, because they just get hit with all these wholesalers and contractors and all the, just everybody wants a little piece of their time, and it's hard to get. So how do you approach an investor, little guy or big guy? First, you get a list of cash investors buying in your area. So get that together. There's different strategies, about building your cash buyers list. I've done videos on that. That's a different topic. So anyway, you get your list together of who's buying consistently in your area. All right. And then, say it's 100, you've got a list of 100. I would start by sending them all a letter. Okay. And you send a letter just saying, hey, this is my name. I'm a wholesaler in the area. I know you buy around here. I come across deals I think you'd be interested in. If you would like to get on to my mailing list, just, give me a call or shoot me an email, and let me add you. All right. And I'll get a sample letter and post it on the website, but that's how you should approach it. And because the best relationship are going to be the ones that reach out to you. All right. So, all right. So you start building your email list of who you're going to send deals to. Okay. And then, you can go a step further and get the phone numbers of the investors, and then, make a call. Don't expect to talk to the boss if it's a great big company, but just, call the office and say, hey, same thing. I'm an investor in the area, or I'm a wholesaler in the area. I come across deals that I think you'd be interested in. Who would I email those to? And just get their name and their email address, okay? And get them on your list, all right? Because any investor, if it's the little guy or it's the big guy, probably not going to go sit down with them and interview them out for an hour about what they're looking for. Okay. You just want to get them on the list. You can determine what they're looking for. If you get the cash buyer data feed off of our website, it tells you what they're buying. It tells you, where they're buying, what they're buying, how much they're buying it for, all that information. You can get that data. See, I already know what they're buying, what they're looking for. So you just want their contact information. How do I get a hold of you when I get a deal? Because you're never going to supply all their needs. They're going to work with other wholesalers. They're going to work with realtors. You're just going to be one little source of deals for them. All right. Because you're not going to go out and get 100 deals a month. And if you do, then you can make, videos and be a coach because you're killing it, man. So just, respect them. Okay. So when you approach, say you get an investor to, sit down and talk to you, or you start doing deals with them and you want to go in and talk to them. Here's my biggest tip. Be yourself. All right. Just be honest with them. Don't go in and say, hey, I'm going to send you 100 deals a month, or I've got this big staff, and, just don't embellish. All right. Don't be like that. Be honest. They started their career as a new investor too. So everybody's been there. Everybody started at the same spot. So go in and be yourself. People rather work with you if you're being sincere and honest. Just go and say, hey, I'm new at this, but I'm out hustling. I think I can bring you a couple really good deals every month. I just want to find out what you're looking for. So when I'm out in the field, driving for dollars, or when I'm doing my marketing, I can target what you're looking for. And if they've got somebody out working for them, they love that. I mean, that's what they're after. So just be yourself and tell them who you are. All right. So you don't need, and this is me personally, when I started, I didn't have any business cards. All right. I didn't have a website. I didn't have a LLC. It was me. It was just me. All right. And I'm not saying you don't need those things, because, it's professional to have a business card or a website or whatever. But the people were dealing with me. They didn't care about that stuff. Okay. So if you're just getting into this business, don't feel like you're not going to be taken seriously, or people are going to think you're a fraud, or you're not professional enough. Just go be yourself. Go. If you're going to meet them, just go in and be you, and smile and have a good conversation. Let them talk. Don't do all the talking. Let them talk. Let them tell you what they're looking for, and just become their friend, and you'll do a lot of business together. Okay, so that's my advice on talking to investors or talking to cash buyers. Be yourself. All right, that's it. Just be yourself, and I think it'll go a long way to helping you build those relationships. So that's it for now. If you have any comments, put them below. If you've got any questions for me, shoot me an email, or just leave a message and I'll respond to it. Please like my channel. That's important to me. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Okay. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.